The third position mark is colon. Where do we use colon? Where do we use colon? Colon marks are generally used before explanation. Before explanation, it is used before explanation. It is used before exclamation. Before explanation. Explanation. Colon is used before explanation. It represents a more important help stop than the semicolon. For example, it is used before writing a quotation. It is used before writing a quotation. A quote expresses the ideas in the colon mark. For example, it is used in the quotation. It is used before writing a quotation. Before writing a quotation. Before writing a quotation. For example, Rahman said, colon, Rahman said, colon, inverted comma begins, I am the master of my failure. I am the master of my failure. Master of my failure, inverted comma close, then full stop. So Rahman said, in this place it is a quotation. Rahman said it is a quotation. Like this, Aristotle said man is a rational animal. Or Subhash Bose said, give me blood, I will give you freedom. So in this place we use colon. The next one is, it is used before drawing list of some articles. It is used before drawing list of some articles. Before drawing list of some articles. Drawing list of some articles. For example, some articles are giving examples. For example, the 12 months of the year are, in this place we use colon. Or the 7 days of the week are, the 7 days of the week are, 7 days of the week are colon, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, comma Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Drawing list of some articles or giving examples. In this place we use colon. Friday and Saturday. The 12 months of the week are, in this place we use colon. The 12 months of the week are of the week are 12 months of the 12 months of the year are the 12 months of the year are the 12 months of the year are January, February, March, April, and so on. So in this place we use colon. Now the fourth punctuation mark is semicolon. The fourth punctuation mark is semicolon. Where do we use semicolon? Semicolon is used for a stop more important than that indicated by the comma. So the first one is semicolon. The fourth one is semicolon. Mark is semicolon, comma, and then full stop. So the semicolon, it is used to separate clauses of compound sentences. It is used to separate clauses of compound sentences. For example, compound sentences when they are connected by a conjunction. And when commas have also been used in them. When the sentence containing comma, we use semicolon. So he was a cruel. Clauses of compound sentences when they are connected by conjunction. So the example is he was a cruel and he was hated by all. Or he was a cruel though he was hated by all. He was a cruel semicolon. He was hated by all. And he was hated by all. So it is used to separate clauses of compound sentences when they are connected by conjunction. So in this place we use semicolon. The second rule of semicolon is it is used between the clauses of a compound sentences when these clauses can be converted into complete independent sentence. For example, this is Pradhan's tutorial, though he does not teach there. This is Pradhan's tutorial, though semicolon, though he does not teach there. So teach here. So in this place semicolon is used. It is completely this tutorial is completely Pradhan's. So though he does not teach here. Then the interrogative sentence or interrogation mark or question mark is used. The fifth one is the interrogation or question mark. The interrogative or question mark. The next punctuation mark is interrogative or question mark. the interrogative or question mark, where do we use the punctuation mark? Then an auxiliary verb. What is an auxiliary verb? To verb, be verb, do verb, be verb, do verb. All are the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is otherwise known as helping verb. Is, am, are, do, does, did, did, has, have, had, was, were, all are auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb or helping verb. Auxiliary or helping verb. Helping verb. At the beginning of the sentence, helping verb or auxiliary verb is containing. So in this place we use question mark. For example, is he a boy? Is he a boy? It is the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence. We use auxiliary verb. So in this place we use question mark. At the beginning of the sentence, auxiliary verb and WH word is containing. We use at the end of the sentence we use question mark. So at the beginning of is he a boy? Does he like sweets? Does he like sweets? Like sweets? Sweets? So in this place, does is the auxiliary verb. At the beginning of the sentence, the auxiliary verb is situated. So in this place we use, at the end of the sentence we use question mark. WH word. What is WH word? WH word. This word contains WH word. So who, which, what, where, how many, all are the WH word. WH word. So at the beginning of the WH word, in the sentence we use question mark. For example, who is a, who am I? Which class are you in? Which class are you in? Then what is your name? What is your name? Where is your house? How many students are there in your class? All are the WH word, and in this word at the beginning of the sentence auxiliary verb and WH word is containing. In this sentence we use question mark. But in direct speech, the interrogative sentence is inverted into assertive or declarative sentence. So a full stop is used in place of question mark. In the next class, we discuss about the other punctuation mark. Thank you.